Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Constance, also known as Constance Unfiltered. There's a few things I want to talk about, and there's a few trigger warnings. So there's talk about mental health issues, self-harm. So there's that. This video is gonna be mostly about mental health. So, viewer discretion is advised. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my makeup first, because we're gonna do a whole new makeup look. We're gonna be embracing my insecurities. Because normally I do like a full face of like foundation, concealer, and everything. So we're just gonna take all my makeup off. Okay, so my eyeballs. So we're gonna go through like steps of makeup that I'm going to be doing. And we're gonna skip a few steps, and it's gonna show you that even without like foundation and concealer, you still look amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the mascara off my eyes. So first we're gonna do some skin prep. I'm going to be going in with only 2 things today because my skin needs a break. Where's my other one? Isabel! I'm missing something important. The other one of these. I just launched that across the room. Never mind, found it. So everyone's imperfect. We already know this. So this is mostly directed towards like teens and shiz like that. Actually, that is not what I'm going for today. I'm going to go in with I guess we're gonna go into 2 things today that aren't what I was planning on. But I have done research on this actually. All throughout my high school career and everything, I used to do slideshows on why social media is badly affecting teens more than it's affecting adults, even though it does affect adults. And I'm not saying we should like ban social media, because honestly it kind of helps sometimes too. But yeah, so I've talked about this a lot in high school. So if you went to high school with me and you were in like my classes where I had to do projects, I would always talk about mental health. I think that was a sign of me like asking for help, because I don't know, it's just I've struggled with it a lot, and that's also why I haven't been posting a lot, is because I will get these video ideas and I just won't have any motivation to do anything. So I apologize in advance, but I have posted on my Discord server, which will be linked in the description, that I'm going to be posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and most definitely, but other days it depends on how I'm feeling. Studies show that 46% of US teens had faced some sort of mental health crisis by the age of 18. I've had many. But and most of that is from anxiety and depression. Like there are a lot of other areas. But 25% of them struggle with anxiety, which I get it. I have had anxiety. Social media does play a huge role of this, with 50% of it being from social media, and it's always after they are scrolling on it. Like it's easy to get like lost in other people's lives, like the glamorous lifestyles of like influencers, and everybody's just like, it's just a lot for one person, you know? I'm struggling because I know that I am broke, but I want to be able to have like this fun social media content, but I also want to be able to be real with you guys. So I will disappear for some times. I will disappear a lot, actually. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I will disappear at alarming points during the. Okay. So I normally go in with a foundation and concealer, or I go in with BB cream, or I go in with like matte foundation. But I think today we're just going to. I can't believe I'm doing this. We're just gonna conceal a few spots. And it's not gonna be that noticeable, and nobody's gonna even know that I'm wearing anything. Um, anyways. Jesus. I made this channel because I want people to know that healing can. Sorry. I made this channel because I want people to know that you can live a glamorous life without having to have a bunch of money. Like right now, I'm jobless. I'm jobless, and I still go out with friends. I still. You can have a glamorous life without having to have the best, like, you don't have to have the newest straightener or the newest curling iron or the newest makeup. Because honestly, the newest makeup I have is like this, that I bought it from the dollar store. The most expensive makeup I have is this, and I don't even use it. Like, but most of the stuff I use is pretty cheap, and I still look good. Like, I still look good. We all still look good. I want to show you guys that not everybody's perfect, and imperfect people can do great things. I opened the wrong drawer. So I spot concealed a little bit too much. I just have like this big acne patch right here. I want to show you that people can do great things with or without money. And you're gonna see my failures. You're gonna see my ups and downs, and you're probably gonna see me on camera while I'm having an episode because I decide to record. But it's okay. It does get better. Like, it does get better. I used to have this horrible haircut. It was just so bad. And I use blush to hide my acne spots, but we're just gonna use this blush today, and we're not gonna put too much on it. Isabel, trying to be serious. You'll see my flaws, and I want to show you that nobody's perfect. And when you're feeling down, I'll show you how to feel good about yourself, even without makeup. Because there are days where I just don't want to put on makeup. I don't want to do anything. And I know my channel's a makeup surrounded channel, but you can look good without makeup. You can look good with minimal makeup as possible. You can sit down and binge watch YouTube for hours, and I swear to Jesus, Isabel. Never mind, I found it. I thought you took my highlighter. So, like, on days you don't feel good, just sit down, meditate. Or sometimes when I don't feel good about myself, I just sit there and I talk with my friends and I tell them exactly how I'm feeling. And you want to get a good support group. Okay. I'm gonna go into this highlighter because I'm gonna highlight your day. Sorry. Isabel, if I have to ask you again, I'm gonna be mad. Um, Makeup for me has always been a way of self-care. So like if I don't feel good about myself, I just smack some makeup on and I feel good. But it's also about creativity so I can express my creativeness through makeup, which I haven't been doing because I've been so scared of people judging me. But the last video you saw of me was literally me looking like a deer. Let's be honest. It was literally me looking like a deer. um makeup doesn't hide your flaws or your feelings. Sometimes if I'm feeling a certain way, I will put makeup on to express my feelings. It's a form of expression. It's not just to cover up the badness, because I'm gonna turn my light off. Because if you look like really closely, I have like, I didn't get that, but I have like blemishes, and I use a ring light so nobody can see it. My lashes today. But what I'm saying is, what you can expect from this channel is not always perfection, because nobody's perfect, and sometimes I don't even edit my videos. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't really want to do this anymore. I'm not going to edit my videos. I'm not going to do anything with my videos. And I've been struggling a lot recently, which is kind of why I started this channel. So it'd have something to do with my life. But also, like, I was in a very dark place when I was like starting high school. And I remember just not wanting to leave my bed. And there would be days where I just wouldn't get up. And on the days that I didn't feel like myself, I would put on makeup and I would go to school and I'd get compliments and I'd be like, thank you. Of course, there's some people that are like mentioning other parts of me that are imperfect, and I would get upset about it, but then I realized that it's not their body and they're probably going through something on their own. I'm just gonna do a gloss. Actually, we're doing a lip balm today. But the thing is, don't take what other people say to heart, because everybody's suffering in their own way, and sometimes, like, I used to be really bad with if I would be upset, I would eat. That's just the way it was. If I was upset, I would eat. And if I was, oh, I'm gonna do some bronzer. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do some powder though. If I was upset, I would just eat and eat and eat. And I know that's not a good coping skill, and I know that it did not help with my bullies, because they would just realize that, of course, she's insecure about that. So let's make it even worse, you know? And there would be days where like people would say some shit, and I was lucky to even get out of bed that morning, and people would say shit about me. I think the summer before freshman year, I went on a camping trip with my family, and I had the worst haircut ever, because I had basically not brushed my hair for 4 months, because I felt like not doing it. I didn't. But basically, I had a really bad haircut because my hair got knotted. Um, this is the end of the video. Really? This is the end of the video. If you or someone you know is struggling, don't hesitate to use the help that I've put in my description and call the hotline if necessary. Your feelings are your feelings are valid. You're not alone. Comment down something that helps you cope, and other people, and look to see if there's things that might actually help you cope in the comments. Okay, that's all. Love you. Stay safe. Stay cute, and don't get a sunburn. It doesn't really hide your flaws. Like, if I were to highlight, because I have a terrible like zit on my nose. Like, it is so bad. Sometimes I just highlight it so people won't even notice. It doesn't hide your flaws, it highlights them. Oh, that's very shiny highlighter. I forgot how shiny it was. My bad. It's like therapy, but with glitter. Yeah. I'm not gonna do much on my face today. Look at my nose, it's so shiny. I'm sorry.